Friends, the scenes unfolding on your screens are not from Dubai or Abu Dhabi, but from the sacred city of Medina. Yes, you heard that right. After Dubai's recent stormy chaos, unexpected heavy rains have struck Medina, sending shockwaves and fear among its residents. But what could be the reason behind this unprecedented event in such a holy place? Could it be a sign or perhaps a test of faith? In the blink of an eye, streets began to flood, chaos ensued, and fear spread among the people of Medina. Today, we will uncover the mysterious events that took place, the intense emotions felt by the people, and how a single act of faith by a visitor brought an end to this storm. Stay with us as we reveal the astonishing scenes and uncover the deeper message behind these sudden happenings. Friends, the scenes you see on the screen are not of Dubai, Sharjah, or Abu Dhabi, but of Medina Munawwara. Yes, friends, the series of torrential rains that started in Dubai has now reached Medina. Dubai's destruction had not even been fully dealt with when suddenly these torrential rains caused panic in Medina Munawwara. People's hearts were filled with strange fears, wondering if Allah was displeased with us. They also questioned the reason behind the storm in Medina when the destruction in Dubai was being attributed to the construction of a temple. Some speculated that it might be linked to the entry of a Hindu woman, Sumitra Irani, into Medina. At this moment, the stormy rains have frightened the people of Medina even more. You can see how the heavy rains have started flooding the streets of Medina in a short time. There is a sense of chaos among the people, as visible on the screen. Women and children are seen walking and running rapidly on the streets, completely soaked in the rain. The hustle and bustle are evident, and the faces of the people seem pale. The rainwater on the streets is resembling rivers. Amidst this chaos, what did a Pakistani visitor do that stopped this storm descending from the sky? Friends, the floodwaters caused by the rain are flowing so fast on the streets that the movement of vehicles has been affected. There is water everywhere. These are the conditions in the streets of Medina, but the incidents inside Masjid an-Nabawi have shocked everyone. People were even moved to tears when water began to flow from the umbrellas, despite a complete drainage system being in place. The intensity of the rain made the umbrellas leak. The staff responsible for cleaning inside Masjid an-Nabawi immediately became active. They started removing water from the mosque when strong winds began to blow. You can see the umbrellas flapping as if they might be uprooted by the force of the wind. People are watching all this in a state of bewilderment. Friends, the winds had not yet stopped when suddenly heavy hailstones started falling at the same speed as the rain, causing more chaos. During this time, many people, out of fear, raised their hands toward the sky and started praying to Allah for mercy, as you can see on the screen. Among the visitors to Medina was a person named Huzaifa, who became extremely worried after witnessing the sudden rain. He was a lover of the Prophet, peace be upon him, and stood in Masjid an-Nabawi reciting Darud Sharif when the sky turned cloudy. One after another, scenes unfolded that made Huzaifa's complexion pale. He remembered what the Prophet, peace be upon him, had said about such weather. Anas bin Malik, R.A., narrated that when strong winds blew, fear could be seen on the face of the Holy Prophet, Pbuh. The Prophet, peace be upon him, feared that the storm could bring Allah's punishment, as it had happened to the people of Ad. When a storm would come, he would pray, "O Allah, I ask you for the goodness of this wind, the goodness it contains, and the goodness of the purpose for which it has been sent. I seek refuge in you from its evil, the evil within it, and the evil of what it was sent with." In another narration, it is said that when the Prophet, Pbuh, saw a storm, he would sit on his knees and pray. Huzaifa felt a similar fear in his heart, thinking that our disobedience might bring such a punishment upon us. So amidst the pouring rain, he sat on his knees and began to pray to Allah using these same words, crying uncontrollably. Many visitors were making videos with their mobile phones, but when they turned their cameras toward Huzaifa, they saw him sitting on his knees, crying and praying to Allah for mercy. This sight filled them with a sense of shame, realizing that instead of seeking forgiveness from Allah for their sins, they were busy filming the impending storm. This young man had revived the Sunnah, as you can see on the screen. He is sitting on his knees, crying and asking for protection from this punishment. Seeing this, many young men began to do the same. You can see that the torrential rains have begun to subside. At this moment, we should pray for protection from Allah's punishment because, as you can see after Dubai, the rains have now turned towards Medina Munawwara.